This is Python's Paradise. This is your host, Greg Gilbert, aka the Python Hyena, straight out of Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada, but rocking a beautiful Christmas Toronto background behind me because, well, I consider Toronto my true home. And I just spent a week there back in October and did not want to come back here. But nonetheless, folks, I am happy to be here today because I have a couple return guests who I've had on here together twice before, and here we got them on together again. It's this is what you call online therapy, folks. Folks, I have a couple of my favorite stunt people on here, and I love having these two on here. I remember during the pandemic, they used to sing for us, and I couldn't believe how the female in particular was able to make those high pitch voices during the Axel F songs. I knew that was her. I knew she had
I
talents
know,
beyond
right?
being a stunt person. But folks, I give you today the absolutely lovely Lisa Hoyle and the awesomely funny Greg Anthony. How do you two do?
There's
Doing
no funny
great.
here. There's no what?
We're doing great. Oh, and
Doing
that
great.
that was lip syncing.
There is no funny
I
here.
But
don't,
I
I don't,
fooled
I don't buy
Greg.
that
I
at
fooled
all.
Greg.
That's not you fool. What?
No, that Greg, not you.
Oh,
I,
oh,
I don't, I don't
okay.
buy that at all. I think that was really you.
Correct.
They even Greg Anthony believes me.
True.
I have to.
There you go.
I
Well,
love that backdrop.
I know.
yeah, I love Toronto. I spent a week there. I saw a lot of movies there in Toronto when I was there. I was there for a convention, but I saw a lot of movies there. They had a $5 theater there, and I saw a lot of classic movies there. Mom thought I was going to hitch up a bed there around the times I was down there, but you know, I did dig these out though, of course, you know.
Wow. Look at that.
And the Criterion release.
Wow.
Dang,
This,
Lisa. Tell about that.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
we
this has got the commentary with um oh Thompson himself, Hunter S. Thompson
Oh,
himself.
wow. That's cool.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm glad that thing's picked up a cult following. I saw that in the theater when it came out, so I was there
Wow.
from the beginning.
Thank you.
Have you seen
Absolutely.
his what is it? The what do you call it? The spray that Johnny Depp's been doing where he wails
Oh,
on
the
the guitar,
cologne?
the cologne.
Oh, did he wear that during Pirates of the Caribbean? Because I understand that's where you two met.
What's it
I
called?
don't Sauvage or I don't know,
Isabel.
something.
Jalapeno.
Did he give
Like,
some
wait,
to
what?
did he
Yeah,
give
he
some to
was.
Kira? Did he give some to Kira Knightley?
No, the other one, the grumpy
Amber.
Amber. Oh,
Amber. Yeah, I heard she tried to. I heard a rumor. Now this is just a rumor, not that I was spreading anything untrue, but I heard that she tried to. Um, like I work in cleaning, and I heard she tried to get a job in cleaning, and I was like, "No, we're here to clean up messes, not make them, and we can't have you shitting everywhere."
You wanna hear something funny? So when I was working on
I
Pirates,
love you.
we were given the whole crew was given a t-shirt. It said nothing about pirates on it. It was I From what I understand, it's an inside joke between Johnny Depp and Gore Verbinski, the director. And the t-shirt said peanuts, corn, and hair.
Oh God.
And so we all get the shirt, and all the stunt guys are like, what is this? What does this mean? I'm like, you guys think about it. They're like, what? I'm like, what doesn't digest and comes out in your shit? Peanuts, corn, and hair. So when that whole trial came out, I was like, oh my gosh. And I still have this shirt that says peanuts, corn, and hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, just shit comes full circle.
Yeah, she get fired working at a hotel as a hotel maid.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Like turn up the bed. Well, I gotta shit in it first. Talk about shit the bed.
Right.
Yeah, did she ruin herself with that or what?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For
Johnny
sure.
Depp was smart in recording her because they were trying to flip this whole thing on him.
I know. Yep.
And he was smart to record her, and
But he
boy,
was so cordial and cool. He was like, nah, you guys
speak
ain't got shit on. Oh, but bump. You ain't got nothing on me.
yeah, that's on the bed. Speaking of cordial and cool, how's Fletch?
Oh,
Oh, hold
It's a
on.
kitty.
he's taking a little cat nap like cats
I can get
do.
him.
Okay.
Tell
Uh,
me, do you guys have who needs a bigger litter box, Fletch or Amber Heard?
Greg.
Greg
No.
Anthony does?
Well, the only reason I say that is I have one bathroom, and one time I was in the bathroom and he couldn't wait, and so he peed in the litter box.
Greg Anthony did?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
here.
look at that. Oh,
oh
look
no,
at
my
that
thing is
kitty.
there was never a sign that said
Sorry.
fucking
So,
sorry.
Greg, you peed in the litter box, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's
And
fun?
why would I not?
Say, Skittles here and I sometimes, if we want to have like
Skittle.
quality bonding time, we, we
Yeah.
we'll sit side by side in the litter box and we'll
Look at
shit.
this. Look at this.
And
He
then I'll
walked
I'll
away and then he came right back.
and then I'll look at and then Skittles will look at it as if to wonder what it is he ate.
Doing.
Look at that.
Can I show you? Can I show you?
Yeah, there's no sign that says humans only.
I'm gonna show you a Christmas present.
Oh, I'm pissed. Oh,
Not the one I mentioned to you, but this is one.
oh
Can you
man.
open it? Oh, here we go. This is Greg got me this.
I did?
No,
Well,
it's Snoop on a stoop. You see him?
I can.
Snoop on a stoop.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's Snoop on a stoop. And so the reason Greg got me Snoop on a stoop is because I guess it was a couple months ago. I got a stunt job where I was cast as the evil nurse, and I'm committing elderly abuse. And I'm beating the crap out of
Awful.
this old guy in his wheelchair where it looks like we're in a assisted living home. And I throw him out of his wheelchair, and as soon as he hits the ground, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre bust in with guns and just light me up and shoot and kill me.
And they
Did,
old
did,
school squibs.
Yeah,
did you practice on Greg Anthony?
I mean, look at me.
Do you know
No.
do you know what a squib is?
I do.
Yes, he does.
Yes. Well,
Oh,
but
sorry.
he has an audience. It's like a little blood pack, and when I get shot, the blood goes spraying out.
I know what a squid is too.
Yes. And you have to, when you get squibbed,
There was blood everywhere.
they put like a little piece of padding underneath the squib because it is like a little
There's
firecracker.
blood everywhere.
It goes. So, yeah. So yeah, that was one of my last jobs. Epic. Like I think I have some street cred now. But what was really cool, because I live in Long Beach,
What about Short Beach?
the
LBC.
LBC, that's where Snoop's from. But when Snoop came on set, he didn't say hi. He didn't introduce himself. He just came up and he hugged me.
That's not true. He said 1, 2, 3, and to the 4.
Snoop and Dr. Dre is gonna come shoot you through the door.
No.
I
Wow.
saw Snoop Dogg in concert once, and one of the things,
What? No way.
yeah, and here's one
That's
of the things I
amazing.
remember about him is that I've been to concerts where artists are like, they don't want people taking pictures of them or this and that, you know.
Mhm.
And it's like, you know, people want to have create memories, you know. Snoop Dogg comes out on stage and he goes, folks, get your cameras out. Take all the pictures you want, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I thought that was so cool.
he's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it when he came up here. I think he did an episode of the Trailer Park Boys up here, and I'm like, yeah, they fit in well with each other.
He almost jumped out the window.
So what's the thing with Greg Anthony with the glasses and the mustache? Did he is he doubling for Robert Downey Jr. for the next Sherlock
Oh,
Holmes?
let me tell you, it's the new Spider-Man, which is
It's called Spider-Man Noir,
noir. It's funny because I
but it's a television show.
come out the trailer and there's a Lamborghini. I'm like, whose is this? Nick Cage. Okay, got it. Pretty cool. I'm
I
just
like Nicolas
So
Cage.
it takes place in the 30s,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
so that's why he
Everything
has the
is
mustache.
everything is noir. But
So how
look how
cool?
good looking I am.
Ridiculously
What?
good looking.
Really?
Now the what does Fletch think of it?
Nah, he won't look at me.
No, he likes facial hair because he rubs up against it.
No, yeah. Okay. All
He's
right.
like,
All right.
Japers,
All
when did
right.
I lose
Yes.
this hair?
Yes.
It's like a
Okay.
brush.
Cute.
It's like a brush.
It's annoying. He just rubs it.
How cool was it to work with Nicolas Cage? I've heard good things about him.
Never did.
Oh,
I've worked on several films with him.
yeah,
Right?
National Treasure. What else have you
Yeah.
worked on?
National Treasure 1 and 2,
Uh-huh.
Next, and
Uh-huh.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yep, I've seen all of them.
Well, there you go.
I know what did you double for Jessica Biel in Next?
No, I doubled for Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore. Okay. I haven't seen Next in a while, so I didn't remember Julianne Moore in it, so which is strange because Julianne Moore is awesome,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So I really want to work on this Spider-Man movie so I can
You will.
work with Nick Cage again.
Yeah, you don't want to work with him again?
Oh no, so he's great to work with. We earlier this year we went out to Connecticut. I stunt coordinated a film called Midnight, and Greg was the fight coordinator.
Did you film it at midnight?
Sometimes we did.
Yes.
But it's starring Rosario Dawson, Mila Jovovich, and Alexandra Shipp.
Oh, nice.
And it went really, really well. So I can't wait for that to come out.
Who did you double for?
I was the stunt coordinator.
Oh, okay. Well, was there really anything? Didn't Mila Jovovich do her own stunts?
She did. She did a lot, yes, but she's had a stunt double as well.
Who, Greg? Did Greg step in there and she go, "What
No,
does facial
so
hair?"
Greg was the fight coordinator. We did have some like stunt acting parts that
Uh-huh.
I had to hire people for. They were Russian henchmen. And I actually got a
Well,
couple
they
of
must have been in a hurry if they were Russian henchmen.
I actually got a couple of Russian stunt guys, but Rosario, yes, I caught that. Rosario was like, I Greg, I want to kill you. He's like, well, they're Russian. No,
Well,
Greg.
isn't
So,
that common though?
but long story short, Greg was a Russian henchman.
She was like, I want to kill you. Nope, I'm done. I've retired. No.
Yep, she killed you.
She said, I want to kill you.
Did she say it's either here on set or I meet you out in the parking
This was
lot
on
before you get to your car?
And I was like, all right.
But I have to say, Connecticut
Uh-huh.
first of all, it was beautiful. I'd never been to Connecticut.
Best
Like
pizza.
But the best pizza. Yeah, the best pizza we've ever had. But yeah, there was that. Then just there were wildflowers and hydrangeas everywhere. Wildlife. We saw porcupines and bears and deer. Anyway, it was fun.
Oh, just like up here.
Yeah,
I see
although
porcupines up here all the time.
do you?
What?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, if I go outside and throw stuff in the dumpster, I'll probably see a family of raccoons.
Well, speaking
You
of
get
these
skunks too.
Speaking of these critters, so the building I live in is 100 years old, and we have a Christmas tree in the front lobby.
I thought that
a
was
big
the coolest
Christmas tree, and Greg and I have been buying on Amazon. We've been buying critters, porcupine, raccoon, chipmunks, and putting them in the Christmas tree.
What about an elephant?
That will be next year.
Yeah, we got to teach elephants how to climb trees.
Well, fuck. Why'd you do that? God
we
damn
could
you.
get a bear. Bears climb trees.
God damn you. All right. Okay. Elephants.
Okay. Next year we'll do a safari theme. How about that?
Oh man.
This year's like critters. Next year could be safari.
Yeah, you could put like elephants and giraffes.
Yeah. Rhinoceros.
We did.
Rhinoceros, hippopotamus.
We did. But here's what's funny. Greg ordered a raccoon. Now, something like this has happened in the past. Let me give you the example. When the Dodgers were playing, Greg went on Amazon and ordered me a jersey. We get the jersey.
I was in Jersey this year,
and it's for like a 2-year-old.
It was tiny.
It was so small. I'm like,
for the size of a
honey,
fucking 2-year-old.
You need to look at the size.
God
anyway, so now skip ahead. He goes on Amazon and buys a raccoon for the tree, and he gets the raccoon, and it's like the size of a keychain. It's so small. Like, honey, you got to check the size. Size matters.
Well, we got to talk about Greg for a minute because I thought about him back in April, I thought about him back in April.
Why?
Why? Because, my friend Lisa Langlois, who I do conventions with, she told me that she was going to be doing Chiller in New Jersey. And so she helped me get my passport. And when I was in Toronto one time, and I was like, wow, I've never been to the States. So I got some money together. I didn't know if I was going to make it because I had a retina operation back in January, but the gas bubble just healed up just week before I had to do the flight. So anyway, I get to the airport and of course, they got this big picture of Greg Anthony up there saying, "Don't be this guy," and show a picture of him leaving his passport on the plane.
I think that is the last time we talked.
Oh yeah, I'm not letting that go.
No, I love that.
Oh my goodness, I have my
Which
passport.
Greg Anthony is it? Is it the guy, the black guy, or me?
Because remember when you left your passport on the plane
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
in Canada?
yeah. Well, I'd never been to the States. And I don't know when I'm going to do another one because, but I hate the immigration situation. I was in that line for 2 hours. I'm so used to getting off in Toronto and just going about my day. But it's interesting because
boo.
when I
Boo.
finally got when I finally got up there, um, the guy asked me, he goes, "What brings you to New Jersey?" And I told him, I said, "I'm here for New Jersey Chiller, the convention." And he looks it up and he says this, and I said, "Yep." And I said, "I'm here assisting one of the guests," and he asked me who, and I said, "Lisa Langlois. She was in a movie, Class of 1984, among other things." And he looked her up and he said, "Her?" And I said, "Yep." And he's asked me if I was making money at this, and I said, "No, no." I said, "She's a friend of mine. I'm showing up just to hang out and assist her and have some
Yeah.
relaxation time." And he could not get around me not making money at this.
Really?
Oh, so I said to him, I said,
Oh
"Okay."
my God.
I said, "Sir, let's take a moment here." I said, "Do you want to know what I do for a living?" And he said, "Yes." Okay. I said, 5 o'clock last night, I started my first of 4 buildings as a cleaner. I was done at 6 o'clock this morning, and that was my 8 hour building. And I went home, I showered, got grabbed my suitcases and stuff, and I left my car at my brother's, took a cab to the airport. The plane took me to Toronto. Toronto took me to Newark Airport. Now I'm here. He looks at me and he goes, "Okay, you can go through." Like,
Wow.
yeah, like I mean,
Love
I make my own money. I'm not like,
fucking A.
yeah, I
Sorry.
like Lisa don't owe me money. I'm not like I'm not lynching off her. Like she's a friend of mine. We both exchanged Christmas gifts through the mail, you know. It's like I've been doing this with her since 2017. She introduced me to Toronto. So, I mean, this was my first time in the States, and
And
so
what did you like it?
well, the cab ride to the convention center was $84 because I didn't know where it was. I wasn't impressed with that,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, I got there. I was happy to see Lisa. I met a few interesting people there, though. I met Sybil Shepherd for her first autograph signing.
What?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's
that
kind of
was
cool.
cool. Yeah, I met her. I met William Shatner, and he looked like he had just gotten out of bed.
Yeah, that's
You know who I'm friends with, and I actually got him uh one of the main roles in this movie Midnight.
Hmm.
Uh his name is Derek Mears.
Oh, Jason from Friday
Yeah.
the 13th, the remake. I've heard great things about him.
Oh my gosh, he is the sweetest. He's like big
yeah.
teddy bear. So we met on Pirates of the Caribbean. He was one of the Flying Dutchmen.
He's
So I sword fought with him. He started out as a stuntman, and then he started, I think, doing creature work because he's so tall.
Hmm.
Well, now he just,
great fighter.
when I called him for this, after I had a
Yeah,
meeting with the producer and the director, he said,
great
"I
fighter.
don't do stunts anymore, but I'll come out to do stunts for you because it's mainly acting." But he gets killed and, you know, drops to his death. And anyway, he did so good. He had to put on the Russian accent. But it was really cool seeing him, you know, like I said, I knew him as a stuntman, but now seeing him in his element as an actor and watching him break down his character and throwing out ideas to the director, I mean, it was really cool. But yes, you would love him.
He's my second favorite Jason on Friday the 13th. My first was Ted White, who is now passed away, but I had Ted White on here twice. And he played Jason in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and he was menacing. Ted was 96 when he passed away, but talk about stunt work. He told stories about doing stunt work for John Wayne, Clark Gable, Lee Marvin. He knew Marilyn when she was Norma Jean. And if I ever meet Derek Mears, I'm going to ask him if he modeled his version of Jason after Ted White.
We can call him right
because I got the Ted White vibe off of him, especially in that opening prologue for the Friday the 13th reboot.
Wow.
So, and if he can make me think about Ted White, then he's done something great. You know.
There you go.
So yeah. So he was my second favorite to Ted White, and I don't even think he'd be insulted by that. I think he'd get it because I've got a signed hockey mask by Ted White here. So yeah, he was an incredible stunt person. And speaking of safaris, he did a movie in I think it was 1959 in Africa where he had to do a stunt involving a rhinoceros. In a John Wayne movie. So, yeah. And he talked about that. So, yeah. But yeah, I was in New Jersey and met all kinds of interesting people, you know, and met Rosanna Arquette. That was interesting. Yeah, Susan Olsen was there. Susan looked at my shirt. I had Lisa Langwa on my shirt. And she looks at me and she goes, "Do you know her?" I said, "Yeah, I'm here with her." She's a friend of mine. She goes, "I went to acting school with her."
Oh, that's so cool.
And I said, "You know what? I grew up watching you in the Brady Bunch. That's how you've grown."
Hey,
I worked
do you know
on.
what this is?
I was going to say I did Scream 4 with David Arquette.
There you go.
Such a sweetheart. Sorry. Oh,
Do you know what this is?
That right there looks like the thing that Greg Anthony puts his coins in.
kinda.
This is a
Right.
pomegranate.
I know what that is. Yep, pomegranate.
It's huge. It is so big. I got this at Trader Joe's and I thought, oh no, I hope it's not like GMO modified. How did it get that big? I Googled it. It's not. But have you ever tried to get the kernels, I think they're called amarils, the seeds out of here? Have you ever tried?
No, I haven't.
Well, I have the secret way to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So you cut it in half.
Say no.
Mhm.
Say no. Say no. Say no.
You cut it in half. And then you get a big bowl of water. Big bowl.
Mhm.
And then you take your half and you submerge it in the water. And then you just break it apart. And the seeds fall to the bottom and the membranes float to the top. And then you don't have that bloody mess everywhere.
No. And no. And no.
Don't listen to him, please.
Out.
Yeah, that's it. So I've been stockpiling pomegranates, and we have a deep freezer for when we go deep sea fishing. But I have bags of Ziplocs, of pomegranates in the freezer.
Bags.
They're really good for you.
Wow. Do you keep Greg Anthony in the freezer in a Ziploc bag?
No, but I do take my coffee like my men, ground up and in the freezer. What?
I thought I was sensing an airplane joke here where they got the two kids there and the kid comes up there and goes, "You want some coffee?" He said, "Yes." "Won't you sit down?" He said, "Sure." And the kid sits down. "Cream?" And he goes, "No, I take mine black, like my man."
Yeah.
That was ahead of its time
Duh.
in airplane.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, but nonetheless, yeah, I went to New Jersey Chiller. I had fun, but I spent way too much money, I'll tell you that. But I
Well,
met a lot of interesting people.
I'm sure it was worth it.
Oh, I had fun there and met a lot of interesting people and got the visa bill all paid up, so you
Nice.
know that's good. But I had fun there, so and yeah, my addiction there is autographs because I passed my business card out with my show on it and stuff, and hopefully get people on my show
Hmm.
and yeah,
Did
um,
you have a great time?
I did have a great time.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got Sybil Shepherd to smile, so hey,
Oh, see? Okay. Love you.
yeah, there you go. But
Mhm.
no, I had a great time there, and it
Awesome.
was fantastic. So
Good. Do you have
yeah.
any
Cool.
plans for New Year's?
Yeah.
Um,
Come to
I
fun.
mainly, you know what? I'm working about 80 hours a week, give or take.
Wow.
Yeah. Why? Because inflation's so bad, and we got a prick for a prime minister right now.
Hello.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Do it.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's good for you. And then you're squeezing in these interviews with all those work hours. You've got quite the work ethic. And I
Long
know
Beach.
that's from your dad.
Long Beach. Oh,
yes, I do get that from my dad. You remembered?
Yep.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, as of April 5th, my dad will be gone 3 years. He had ALS for 8 years.
That's
He
right.
had
Heck.
that for 8 years.
You have any,
You
come
had a
on.
fellow stunt person that
Yeah.
had that too.
Yeah. He was Orlando Bloom's. I'm going to show you something. He was, yeah. Zach Hudson was
Hmm.
Orlando Bloom's stunt double. So not to change the subject, but this was the gift that is so special that I wanted to show you. So my
Sure.
mom, she recently had a health scare. She was in ICU,
Almost died.
but she's out of the danger zone. Um,
Should have died.
anyway. So I was out there for 2.5 weeks while her boyfriend, who lives in Edmonton and is a general surgeon, he's a snowbird and he had to go back to Edmonton. So I canceled my girls' trip to Mexico, my annual girls' trip with my friends from high school. And I said, Mom, I'm not going to Mexico. I'm going to come and be with you till Dave gets back. So
He dropped the trip.
it was life changing for her. Like literally, like have watched her come back to life. I think a lot of it, was just love. Love heals. But at Christmas, and I guess she's been working on this for a while, but she was able to pull it together through her health issues. So my mother is from Sweden, and more means mother's mother in Swedish. So she put this together.
Oh, nice.
And this picture right here is my more and my mom. It's just there's a lot of other pictures in here, and it's what we grew up with them make, Swedish meatballs and Swedish pancakes and just you name it. So this was
Let's not forget the Swedish chef from the Muppets.
I know, right? Well, you want to hear a funny story? So it's always tradition, Christmas dinner, Swedish meatballs. So if
Nice.
My mom and Dave made 200 Swedish meatballs this last Christmas. Well, one year we all sit down and everyone gets their plate, the meatballs, all the fixings. And my brother, as we're eating, my brother Rob says, Mom, these aren't your meatballs. She goes, yeah, I went to IKEA. So she tried to pull one over on us one year, but didn't fly. They're that
Well,
good.
you know what? My mom makes the best eggnog.
Ooh.
Way, way better than store-bought and stuff. And I had some Christmas Day when I was out to her place, and
Oh.
she had this big thing, a jar of eggnog, and it had the spout thing on the side. Thing was full. By the time I left, it was about three-quarters empty, mostly from me.
And is it spiked?
Yeah. No,
No.
no. I don't know how she makes it, but it is so much better than the store-bought and stuff.
Yum.
Yeah. And it's the best. I love my mom's eggnog.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't get out there too often. If I'm lucky to get out there once or twice a year, you know.
How far away is she?
She's about half hour away, but
Okay.
where I'm working and sleeping so much, it's
Yeah.
hard for me to get away. Like I was just calling a friend of mine who lives about 20 minutes away, and I hadn't seen him in almost 2 years face to face. But I mean, it was just like we're picking up where we left off, you know. He understands that, you know, like I worked an overnight last night and yeah, I mean, I'm able to keep my bills paid up. Haven't got moved to Toronto, but I'm hoping so. I love Toronto, you know,
Oh.
because
Well, just
I want
manifest it. Put it out there.
I wouldn't have to have my car in Toronto
Wow.
because the transit system is so good, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to some theaters there. Like normally I spend a lot of time with Lisa when I go up there, but Lisa had a film shoot she had to do in Ottawa. So um and my coworker was texting me to let me know how things were going with her by herself at her location and when I mentioned that Lisa was going to a film shoot, she goes, "Oh, you can come back early." And I'm like, "No, no." I went to so many movie theaters in Toronto. It's unreal. I
Wow.
saw a lot of movies. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds like your kind of place.
Oh, yeah. They had a $5 movie theater there where you could see a movie for $5. You can get your popcorn for $5. You can get your drink for $5. And
That's
it was during Halloween time. So I saw John Carpenter's Halloween. I saw The
Oh,
Exorcist. I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show. I saw Clue
oh,
for the first time. Yeah.
you know what? We didn't watch the whole thing, but today neither of us have ever seen the Amityville of Horror. Or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
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 Margot Kidder. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, yeah, that's what Greg's like, whoa, she's done more than Superman?
Yeah.
Good.
She was in the original Black Christmas.
I know.
She was in
Oh, isn't that?
Sisters for
Know that.
Brian De Palma.
I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
The Palma? What?
Yeah. Sisters, a Brian De Palma movie. Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Margot Kidder was in that as well. Margot Kidder's done a lot of stuff, you know.
Ah, apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love her just classic look.
Hmm.
Full classic.
Yeah. Well, she plays a
Yeah.
naughty girl in Black Christmas, I'll tell you.
Okay. You have to check that one out.
Cute because
Yeah, the
we
original Black
never
Christmas was
yeah.
the
Right.
original Black Christmas was shot in Toronto, you know. So if you go see Black Christmas, see the 1974 original. Don't see the remakes because they're awful.
Okay.
Just the original. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta
Who
ask.
knows that?
I do.
Greg.
Yes.
I have to no, but I appreciate you bringing up my dad. You know that was awesome. So you get a good memory on this stuff. You know, no wonder you have to remember his passport when you go on trips.
Fuck. Yeah, okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I love you.
I'm the manager here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I did not say that. You didn't hear that.
Look at him with his Sherlock Holmes get up there.
Is that my mustache?
Yeah. I get asked too, and I always have to ask this, how is Christine Applegate?
Oh, I haven't seen her. But
Amazing.
I mean, I haven't seen her, but we do communicate. She's doing great given what she's been handed in life. She's like, hey, I'm here with my daughter now. Is it the path I wanted? No. But now that I'm here, I'm going to embrace it and go with it. She has her podcast.
Daughter?
What's her podcast called?
It's called The Messy Podcast. She has it with what's her name from The Sopranos?
Don't laugh.
No, not from The Sopranos. I'm sorry. I'll think of her name. It's another actress who has MS, and they do it together.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I always loved Christine Applegate
Oh,
from Married with Children.
The best.
Married with Children to Anchorman to even in the Vacation
From the
reboot.
top.
Great. Yes, View from the Top was underrated, I think, I saw that in the theater.
First doubled her.
Yeah.
That's
And
where
she was in Hall Pass.
I didn't work on that.
Yes.
Yeah, like I love Christine Applegate,
Fucking funny.
Yeah, great.
Bad Moms, like
Bad
yeah. Like Christina to me was underrated. And like you watch her in Anchorman, she wore so many cool outfits too in Anchorman.
So
right.
did I.
Yes.
You're right.
Mm.
But
No.
no,
She's so solid. I remember asking her, like, how did you not get caught up in drugs? Like, given that you got into the business as a kid. And she goes, oh, because my mom said, if I ever find out that you've done drugs, I'm going to kill you. She's like, so I never did. I'm like, good for you.
Brilliant.
I have a lot of admiration for Christina. I'm sorry she's going through this. She's got gorgeous eyes. I got to say that, When she is flaring angry at Will Ferrell and about to beat his ass with that thing, you see her eyes just go, and I'm like, yeah.
Good call. You're right.
Yeah. Well, if you're talking to her, send her my love. She'll probably say,
I will.
But I really, I always loved Christina, and I know you loved working with her,
Yeah, she's the best.
And if you're ever working with her again, definitely send her my love. You definitely send her my love. I was asked, is that if you could interview anybody, who would it be? And I said Emma Stone, but boy, I would have so many goosebumps on me. I'd be so nervous, Yeah.
Emma Stone is a nutcracker.
I've been following her. I've been following her since Superbad. So that's how long I've had a crutch on this woman. That's 2007. And she's
awesome.
I had somebody say to me, because I'm single, and I said, I don't need a girlfriend. I got Emma Stone. And he says, isn't she married? And the person says, isn't she married? And I said, yeah, she's married, but we got a good thing going. No. You see, here's how.
Does it matter?
Here's how our relationship goes. Emma, every time she does a movie,
we're listening.
Every time Emma does a movie, she wants me and my sixth sense tells me she wants me to go see it. That's the only time she asks for money is
Okay.
when she does a movie. I drove
And when
two
that
over
happens,
two. I
say,
drove
hey,
over.
friend,
I
man.
drove over 2 hours to go see Kinds of Kindness. I saw Poor Things in Toronto. So when Emma Stone speaks, I've got to go, even if it means using the gas money to drive to go
Right.
see it.
Okay. Okay.
But and so I say, yeah, she just wants me to she just wants me to support her, and in return, I get entertained by whatever it is she's going to do. Whatever it is she's going to do, I get entertained. And I
To win.
said, yeah. And they said, yeah, but she's
The
married. I
win-win.
said, yeah, she's married. But her husband has to see her all of her bad habits. I don't, I just see perfect, beautiful Emma. I said, I'm good.
You're
And
good.
trust me,
Oh,
she
you're
don't want to live
funny.
with me because my cat runs out of the room when I'm naked. So
Okay.
no, that's a joke I always tell. I'm like, anytime Emma Stone does a movie, I'm there because Emma is just mesmerizing to me. I would be nervous to meet
I
her.
love that. I mean, that's kind of the perfect wife because it doesn't really cost you that much considering.
Well, we'll pay for it. Fuck. Come on,
You
man.
know, I like she's one of these people. If I ever meet her, I hope she's
You
friendly, you
will.
know.
She was so nice.
Cute.
I
Yeah.
doubled
Yeah.
her.
Well, you want me to tell you what I admire about her?
What's that?
When she got married, it wasn't all over the tabloids.
Mm-mm.
When she had her kid, when she had her daughter, it wasn't all over the tabloids. You
I
know?
didn't even know she was married with a daughter.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was married.
Yeah.
Yeah, married the guy from Saturday Night Live.
Wait,
But
wait.
one of the writers, yeah, I believe. But here's the thing,
Okay.
I'd probably be turned off if she was all over the tabloids, you know?
Right.
Like I don't want to hear stories about her shitting on a bed or shit like that. But um but nonetheless, Emma Stone, when she does a movie, it's like, what's she going to do? What's she going to do? And when she did Kinds of Kindness this year, it wasn't here in Fredericton, it was in Moncton, 2 cities over. So I drove out there to see it. And I told the people working there, I said, I drove 2 hours. I want you guys to thank Emma Stone for it.
No, I love it. I
But
fucking love it.
like even watching her do that little dance thing in the parking lot, it's like I don't know where that comes from. I just love watching her do it.
Are you
All
talking
that
about La La
stuff.
Land?
Like huh?
Are you talking about La La Land?
No, Kinds of
Oh,
Kindness.
Oh, gotcha. I
Yeah.
haven't. Sorry.
oh,
Yeah. Poor thing, she won her second Oscar. I was like so happy to see her win her second Oscar. So
God,
yeah. Love Emma Stone.
love you.
Yeah. Love Emma Stone. you
Yay.
know yeah, there's a lot of really tremendous actresses out there. Like I'm wondering how much nicer Margot Robbie's going to get, because she was Tanya Harding, then she got
Oh
nicer, then
my God.
she got nicer by playing Harley Quinn,
Mhm.
then
And
she
you
got nicer by
think the shit
playing
that's done?
then she got nicer by playing
It,
Sharon Tate, and then she got nicer by playing Barbie. Like
Barb was
yeah,
fucking amazing.
where can she go from Barbie?
You're gonna
It's
be
like
an
she
angel.
went
I
She's
said
gonna be an angel.
straight up,
she went from Tanya Harding to Barbie.
Tanya,
Well, at least she's not typecasted.
Tanya fucked my brain. And then when I saw, yeah, OMG, I'm gonna sit down and shut the fuck up.
I do like Margot Robbie. I like Anna Kendrick. I think she's funny.
Margot is. I'm gonna shut up again.
Have you ever doubled for Rebecca Ferguson?
What
I
are you
don't know.
saying?
I don't know who that is.
She's in the Mission Impossible movie. She was in
Oh,
Doctor Sleep.
nope.
Oh my God.
I love Rebecca Ferguson, and she's in the Dune
Great
movies, the two
idea.
Dune movies. Yeah, I do like Rebecca Ferguson. Emily Blunt is really cool. There's a lot of
Mhm.
great talented actresses out there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So what did you two do for Christmas? Talk about your Christmas.
We went
Really?
to Rancho Mirage, which
Hmm.
is basically like Palm Springs,
Best
California.
Christmas
And we went
ever.
and spent it with my mom and my brothers. Um, yeah, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
And my nieces and nephews.
And it was cute because I thought like I can't stop staring at that schneckets on your left snuggle.
He's looking at Emma.
Sorry.
Emma Stone. Yeah, I got this online. It's an all over Emma Stone. Emma Stone's all
Yeah,
over it.
it's so
You
cool.
know,
Yeah.
I there was a bunch of shirts of various people, and I found this Emma Stone one. And I was like, I gotta get that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, love Emma Stone. She got around here with her first Oscar and everything.
Mm.
The faces that woman makes. I love Emma Stone.
Nail it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Greg, what now? What? Yeah, you're done up like Sherlock Holmes. Talk about the movie you're part of and who you're doubling for.
Well, the last thing I did was what do you call it? Snickies?
Well, we talked about it, the Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
more.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
got
a
something
TV
else.
show. He wasn't
Black
doubling.
black and white.
He's playing a,
So I look cool.
but yeah, he
You're
wasn't.
acting alongside Nicolas Cage.
Maybe
I'm sorry, you can't outcool Nicolas Cage.
no, but he did have a right next to me. It was a Lamborghini. Look how cool that is. Look.
The
I
background.
know it's got Emma Stone and Toronto.
I know.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was cool. Like jumping off my boat.
So again, I got to elaborate more on Nicolas Cage because I've heard some interesting story. All good, but did you have any time where you just talked to him? Like,
No,
what's he like?
Well,
nothing.
no,
No,
you weren't on set with him. You didn't interact with him.
No, no.
you
He,
did though, right?
yeah, he's different.
This is
He's really
Well,
nice.
yeah, he's different, all right.
Yeah.
no idea.
No,
No,
he's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
from what Lisa knows, yeah, no. Well, no, that I had time with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, no.
Oh.
God,
so what's coming up for the new year after midnight? After midnight, what do you guys got coming up that you guys can talk about?
I don't. Just waiting for the phone to ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Greg. Oh no, I have an audition. I have an audition that I need
oh,
to
we do.
tape.
Oh, by the way,
I think it's for a movie called Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
if you don't mind, could you do some acting with us?
Oh, Greg, stop it.
What?
No.
I'm a horrible actor, but I'll
Yeah,
tell you
we're
one thing.
not, you are, but we're not.
What?
I'm a horrible actor, but you know what? I'll do a scene with Emma Stone.
See, exactly.
I would be on there and I would faint. Oh.
How does this
No,
work?
I am in some James Balsamo movies appearing.
Ooh.
I just shot my stuff right on my iPhone and sent it to
Okay.
him and
Yes, yes.
So I'm on a television screen in a movie called It Wants Blood being watched by Eric Roberts.
My battery is about to die.
Put some Duracell in
Sorry,
it.
I need to find a charger.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, technology, these first world problems.
Yeah.
I thought Greg Anthony was a first world problem.
Because
So why's your battery about to die?
Right?
it's not charged.
I expected that out of Greg Anthony. What you've been hanging out with him too long. I remembered you doubled for Diane Keaton and Mac and Rita.
Yes, I did. Here, can you take over for a second while I plug this in?
Oh God, this is creepy.
Yeah, Greg Anthony, I heard you doubled for Diane Keaton and Mac and Rita.
Duh.
I heard she loved your legs.
Oh no, my gams. She loves my gams. No, I'm not kidding. Like she literally says, "You have the greatest gams of all time."
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
I gotta ask, who was it you were beating up in the wheelchair in the hospital in that movie?
yeah,
Who was
that's
it?
His name is Horace Knight. He's a stunt guy.
Oh, a stunt guy?
it's
Mm.
awful.
How many
Let's
times you
say
beat him
that.
up? You beat him up often?
We
You beat him up more than
we
Greg?
just did. I think we did 2 takes.
That is not.
Mhm.
That's awful.
You could have beat up Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You guys should bring Sherlock Holmes in here.
Look at this.
Huh?
Scary.
Oh, look at that. Now he's got his hat off. Look at his hair going all over the place. You got your hair all slicked back now. What now? No, I'm talking about Lisa. All stylized and cool. Look at the
In a
braids.
ponytail. It's in a ponytail.
Look at the braids.
Crazy.
Nice. You gonna braid Greg's hair?
I've done that before when it was long, yes.
You gonna braid his mustache?
It's really
No.
nice. What?
You gonna braid his mustache?
Before she was working it.
So after Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you ever see Terry Gilliam anymore?
No, I did not.
Was it cool working with for one of the Monty Python alumni?
That was great. That was right at the beginning of my career. It was awesome.
And you were appearing on screen.
I was laughing my balls off.
Now, do you still do trapeze stuff?
There's a place like 25 minutes away where I'll go and swing on the trapeze. Yeah.
Why'd
Yeah? That's a lot of work to do. Like I couldn't do that.
It's so much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you say that is I shouldn't even say this because you were in the hospital for a long time. I was gonna say, is that your most daring stunt doing trapeze work?
It's up there, but no. I'd say high falls.
Oh wow. What's the highest you've ever had to fall?
93 feet.
What movie was that?
Charlie's Angels.
Ah,
But it ended up on the cutting room floor.
did you slap the director for it? McGee?
No.
Who were you doubling for?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron's making a comeback.
Really?
Well, I don't watch television, but she's got a Netflix movie coming out. It's like she was, I think she had a kid and she was out of it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What was
Yeah,
it?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
What was your experience like with her?
Oh, I just was on it. I just doubled her for the high fall. So I think like I met her in the hair and makeup trailer. She was really sweet. but I didn't really interact with her.
You didn't push Greg off the building instead?
I didn't even know
Can I
him
have
back
him?
then.
You had Johnny Depp brought you two together.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You
Well,
guys owe your
well.
relationship to Johnny Depp. Yeah. And the
I'm
third Pirates of the Caribbean. It was the third one, right?
Hmm.
I think it
what?
was. Yeah, she sounds so unsure when she says that.
No, it is. It's
I
just
don't know.
we
I was
filmed
like, wait,
parts
what?
2 and 3 back to back, and it was part 3 that you.
Three.
Yeah.
Three. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow. What's your plans for New Year's?
We're going to a New Year's Eve celebration in downtown Long Beach on a rooftop at the Hyatt, where we can see like 360, the ocean, the Queen Mary, and it'll be fun.
The Queen Mary is out in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
What is that's where she rules? Queen Mary?
It's a big,
yeah.
huge boat.
Yeah.
So what are you doing up on a rooftop to do that?
It's just a New Year's Eve celebration.
Is it with other stunt
But we
people?
were invited. No, no other
With
stunt people.
Pomegranates.
But we were invited by a friend.
Greg has a friend?
Just one.
No,
That's
that's not fair.
So what's Fletch doing for New Year's?
He's gonna be my friend.
He's storming the castle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Castle. What?
Yeah.
How old is Fletch now?
I think he's 6.
6? Yeah.
6. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Skittles has got to be approaching 20. He's over there in the bed sleeping right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
20.
Skittles
What?
is easy. You want me to get Skittles so you can see him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody likes to see Skittles.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Snuckles.
Hey, Kitty. Kitty, you are very popular and you stay here for free. So, hi, Kitty.
Oh,
Hi, Kitty, Kitty.
adorable.
Kitty, they have a big kitty.
That's what she said.
You're just a little kitty. Yeah. Skittles is like, you're exploiting me. And I'm like, Skittles, you're staying here for free. You're lazy. You make the place a mess. Yes. He's a lazy kitty. Put him back over there in the beds. Yeah.
Thanks, Greg A's.
Everybody likes to see. I get people come on here. I get people come on here on my show and they ask to see Skittles. So I'm like, Jeepers, really? Is my cat that infamous?
Your
So,
cat gets viewers.
yeah. You guys see any good movies lately?
Yes. Mud. Have you seen Mud?
Yeah, I see it out in the parking lot after it rains.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Have you seen that? Mud.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Did you
also
like
seen.
it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Did you like it?
It was nothing like the movie I saw yesterday.
What was
Which
that?
one?
I saw Baby Girl. Nicole Kidman. She's up for some awards for it. She still got it.
Mhm. See, that's
Don't know.
Baby
No.
Girl is one of my favorite songs by Bryce Vine. Anyway.
Oh.
Well, she may be up. She may be up for an Oscar for this one.
Nice.
Yeah. So I went and saw that, and it was nice to see Demi Moore make a little bit of a comeback with The Substance. Did you ever? Yeah. Did you ever get? Huh?
No, sorry, I didn't see that one yet.
Why
Yeah.
not? I go to all these movies in the theaters. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Did you ever get to work with Demi Moore? No? Did you
No,
get to with Margaret Qualley yet?
no.
Wait,
No? What?
no.
That's a big no.
Well, no, because
No?
I did what's her butt from fucking what's that?
No.
Oh, what's her name from
What's her name from something?
what do you call it? You know, from the guy that just got he was killed. No, he wasn't killed. It was he was Schneckets.
Oh my god.
What?
Moving on. Next.
That
When you go work with Emma
he
Stone again?
literally
No.
woke up from nothing, and she dragged him out of the snuckle.
Greg, you can't
What's
use
that
that
movie
word.
called? Oh,
I don't know.
It don't matter. You can use some language on here. It doesn't matter to
no,
me.
I'm trying to think.
I just don't understand what he's saying. I think he's.
We don't know what he's saying.
She dragged him out
That's
of nothing. He was
on
stuck.
trend.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't even think he knows.
He got in a accident, and all of a sudden, boom! And then she dragged him out and took care of him, and put logs between his
Oh,
legs.
you're talking about Misery.
Yeah. Okay. See, now we have life.
Why are you talking about misery?
Because that was one of the greatest.
Now, it's a good thing that movie didn't star Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
What's that? Sorry, no.
It's a good thing that movie didn't star Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. She would have shit on them on the
Oh, gee.
bed. Forget about the legs or the log between the feet. She would torture them in other ways.
Anyway,
Are you worried about ever having a double for Amber?
She's too tall. She's taller than me.
hey, if you're gonna put a what do you call that? A poo poo?
Grumpy?
A grumpy in the bed? We have nothing to worry about.
No, I'm not her same height, so I could never double her. So I'm off
So
the hook.
you're off the
You heard
hook.
that though, right?
What about Greg Anthony? Will you ever double for Amber Heard?
We're the same size. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, double her with facial hair.
Yes. Well, not with the mustache.
Why
Hold on.
not?
Come
Be
on.
good luck for her.
I got a fucking no. I love you so much.
Oh, I love having you two come on here. It's always fun having you two come on here.
Thanks for
Remind you about forgetting your passport on the plane.
Stop. Right?
Yeah, I did think about that when I was going to New Jersey, though. I was like,
You can
yeah,
borrow
yeah, I
mine.
didn't make that mistake.
No, I won't do that.
No, I know because she's going to be carrying your stuff.
Oh yeah, it remained on my person the rest of the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, even when you go on the rooftop,
Yeah.
you're not having your passport on you even for that.
Dead.
Who knows where you'd leave it?
I love you so much. All right, buddy.
Because yeah, it's wonderful having you two come on here.
Yeah.
I want to wish you both a happy new year.
Oh,
I'm
man.
def yeah, I always look forward to having you two come on here, and yeah, it's always a great way, especially this time of year. It's a great way to end the year. So yeah,
Man,
82 interviews this year. So yeah,
Sweet. Well, thanks again
yeah.
for having us, Greg.
bye,
I love
blood.
having
We
you
love
two come on here.
All right. Till
All
next
right.
time.
God bless you. Happy New Year. And Stay safe, both of you. Don't get in
All
any
right.
accidents.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Sounds paradise. Bye.
Send Fletch lots of love.
Okay, and Skittles.
You little
Absolutely. You know
fucker.
it.
Oh.